it was heart-wrenching to see the way that he fell in. We knew something was up when we noticed that Chucky's head was wet, because that wasn't normal for him. And then I went to go check the security camera footage, and we had the shock of our lives. As I was watching it, and I'm freaking out, just suddenly see Jessie come, and I see she just keeps following Chucky. She actually hates water. She doesn't like water at all. Chucky is splashing in, the water falls on her and she goes back. But she still didn't stop. She still kept on following him. When we saw Jessie not leaving Chucky alone and just going around and around the pool with him, just looking out for him, it was such a proud moment to see. That was really heart-wrenching for us. Jessie tries to grip him so gently and not to hurt Chucky. Jessie almost grips hair and the ears and tries to pull him out. And there were a few times where we were looking at it and we were thinking, okay, yes, this is where she pulls him out. And then he goes back in. Okay, this is the moment. And no. As we saw Jessie pulling Chucky out, it was just such a special moment. I was just so proud. In total, Chucky was in the water just over 34 minutes. My mind was blown. I was completely in awe of what she did. Chucky and Jessie are doing fine. So see a rescue dog go from being a rescue dog to being the rescuer.
I noticed Chance was abandoned after. It had been a couple days of no movement next door. I could see Chance just walking around, seeing one dog by himself. I was alarmed. I had to do something. I couldn't just leave him next door. So immediately, I went and grabbed water, food. And I didn't want to trespass on the property. And water, and just kind of putting it over the other side of the gate. For the first couple days, I wanted to see if once I put the food...
Come here! Please!
And the water on the other side of the gate, if he would come to us. He would look at us, and he would be very far from us. And he would still walk away. He wanted nothing to do with us. He would not even remotely get close.
Come here, baby! You were.
I reached out to the FCA and he looked. He saw the dog. And then the process
You got a
is
good
really
spot
kind of
under
slow
there.
dying from there.
Sorry.
Eventually, he told me that he would need a warrant to go on the property. I have no idea whatever happened with that. Nobody ever got back to me. Chance would have been left to fend for himself. So I was trying to go about it the safest and the legalist way. So when I saw the owner, she had told me, well, I'll call the tenants. I believe the next day, she came back and she had said they told me that they didn't leave a dog. You're more than welcome to get the dog, I said. Okay, great. So I have permission to go on the property. And she said yes.
He spent the last 3 years alone in a small kennel. I'm one of the volunteers at the shelter. Knowing that he had been here for so long, I decided to take Bones home from time to time. I bring him home on a Friday. He enjoys walks in the neighborhood. Doing? Are you being silly? He puts his head on your lap and he just wants to be loved. What you? He loves the backyard. He gets along with my dog. He's a big teddy bear. What I have noticed, and it broke my heart, is that the first night that I had him home, and we stepped out into the backyard and it was dark outside. He was a little bit taken aback because the shelter closes at 6 p.m. When we stepped out into the backyard and it was dark, he was very, very confused. He doesn't understand evening time. That didn't keep him confined. He was running around the neighborhood all the time. So he was in constant fight or flight mode. We have been working with him for 3 years. And he has never bit anyone here at the shelter. When I do my shelter rounds, he's one of those that I stop at and give extra attention to. He's very excited when it's time to go home. He actually knows my car. So I take him to the parking lot and he drags me to my car. What? He loves going to the nearby park. He adores walking the trails. His next step is a home, whether that's a foster home or an adoptive home. It's one of the hardest part of the journey, but I know it's needed. I know he deserves that time away, so I have to do it for him.
A 42-pound cat had to be wheeled around. The biggest cat on God's green earth was available for adoption. This is your moment, Kay. The size of him took my breath away. Adoption weight, 45 IBS. I don't know what his backstory is. But he is too sweet of a cat to not have been loved. There we go, he does love it. He could take 2 or 3 steps and then he'd have to lie down. His personality was completely encased in his obesity. I had never experienced anything like this, so I was chosen to adopt Patches. When I took him to the vet, his blood work came back spotless, but he was in a dangerous place. Is extremely passionate about cat nutrition. She helped me create a plan. She was able to give me a calorie count and what kind of food would be best for him. He would only lie down on the floor and eat. So I made a commitment to get him moving by committing myself to doing at least 10 minutes a time, 5 times a day of play. Whether it was a stick toy or a laser pointer, any kind of movement whatsoever was necessary. Slowly but surely he started to move a little more. Honey, you're sitting, you never sit. Most people wouldn't consider that a milestone. His future is as bright as Halley's Comet. His next goal will be 16 pounds. It's not a better life, it's his best life.